Well, hello, friends out on the internet. Jeff here, and welcome back to another stream. I decided to do some filming today because we got a whole lot of new tools and stuff in stock here. Plus, look what I'm holding in my hand, folks. I am holding in my hand the actual Home Depot Black Friday ad. We're not just looking at it online, folks. No, 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 no. I got tired of squinting my eyes, and there's Ernie Adams checking in. What's up, Ernie? So what we're looking at right here, folks, is Home Depot's Black Friday ad for 2020, folks. So here we're going to check out the Black Friday bargains here. And glad to finally get this in my hand. I actually picked up a few copies of these. I always tell you folks is that every year when they come out with the Black Friday ads for Lowe's and Home Depot, save them, all right? Don't throw them out. Save them because they come in great handy to reference for next year as well. So, all right, so hello everybody and welcome. Those of you who checked in so far. That red workbench is tempting, but really wish it was black. Yeah. All right, so look, check this out. We finally got in our store here today, guys. Actually, this has been here probably for a few days. I just talked to our TTI rep in here a few minutes ago, and I was asking him about this because it said, look, I'm seeing 3 in stock, and he goes, I haven't seen them yet. I'm like, oh man. So I guess even he missed out on it. These were sitting up top over there. I had to get a Home Depot guy to bring them down. So if you go looking in your store and they're not there, you might have to go up top and have them pull it down, or go check the no stock, no home section, which in our store here is way over on the top on the back side of that aisle. But anyway, so what we have here, folks, is in my Black Friday shopping haul today. And Anthony Hernandez just checked in. And yep, and Jeffrey got it right. Yes, we are at the Coconut Creek store. So anyway, this one here is the 2357-20. And here is the Packout compatible light and charger. So if I'm not mistaken, I think this takes up half the size, takes up like a half unit. So you got these lights on here. And it'll do USB charging and battery charging and everything. So I'm going to make a nice tool review video out of this puppy for sure. This is $199, right? But let me show you guys something here. As I've showed you many, many times in the past, I'm going to be using my Lowe's 10% off coupon, which they accept here at Home Depot. Okay. And probably my most asked question from people is, Jeff, and I can't get this thing to go back in my wallet. One of him. My most asked question from people is, Jeff, where do you get these things? Well, we go on to eBay and you do a search for 10% off Lowe's coupon. And I pay about $12 or so for a lot of 20 of these. And make sure your expiration date, see that? Make sure it's way out in next year. Give yourself a good 6 months out to be sure. Okay, and you can use them on any item here in Home Depot except... Let me pan around over here. You cannot use them on any of those buy one get one deals over there. You see that? And you can't use them on any of these buy one get one deals over here. So anytime you have a buy one get one deal, you buy that first, take it out to your car, come back inside, and then use the coupon on your other stuff. All right. I'm going to show you some new items that came in today. They didn't come in today, but I mean I came in today, and they're new. They weren't out last time I was in. It's nice to see that they restocked more of these $499 6-tool kits. This is that one that I showed you guys last week. We did a tool review video on this one. And Max, Rhonda Rosenberg just checked in. What's up? And so this one, what I like about this kit, it has some pluses and some minuses. The pluses are you get the FlexVolt Advantage grinder and the FlexVolt Advantage saw, which is now arguably Dewalt's best grinder and best saw. However, you get 3 atomic tools in here as well. And so if you buy the kit, you may want to just sell off the atomic tools. It says $12.51 on the box as what the total worth, but when I added them up on the website, I got $12.97 as the total value of all the tools, the chargers and the batteries and everything. And remember, that's also a Tough System 1.0 box. And so this one for $4.99, you're getting the steal of the century there. So we did a tool review video on this whole thing where we unboxed it. Make sure you check that video out. We uploaded it a couple of weeks ago. And then here they're still running the, and you do it just checked in. Hey, what's up, brother? And so here we're doing the Advantage, the FlexVolt Advantage tool deal, buy one, get one. So if you buy any one of these 4 batteries here, you get the battery pack, which I don't see. I think you probably have to get it from up front because they don't have them sitting right out here. And just a warning, it's not the new 6-volt, 6 amp hour battery. See how they're showing the new with the yellow around it and all that? What they're really giving you is the older one. It's probably not, it's not going to affect most of you that much, really. But I just wanted to make sure you knew that. You're not getting that brand new one that they just came out with, okay, as the free tool. But hey, a free battery is a free battery, right? And Volvo says, hi, Jeff, looking for the video where you talk about buying the FlexVolt miter saw with your coupon. Yeah, I haven't done that video yet. I'm hoping to get to it maybe next week. I really need a motor on that. We've been so hampered by the amount of rain. I don't know if you guys have heard all of the tropical storms and the hurricanes that have been blowing by here the last month and a half. It's like in all of October, I think I got 3 days where I could film outside. It's just brutal. All right, so we have the FlexVolts here. I want to take you up front here and show you a couple of other items. First of all, we got the Dewalt. Remember this workstation table I told you guys about? Yeah, you see me on YouTube? Oh, good, thanks. Yeah. So I got recognized by somebody. Huh? Yeah, the foreclosures and the flips. Yeah, we do those. All right, so here's the workstation table. It finally here about a week or so ago, it dropped to $69. Now this is probably old news to a lot of you, because some of you in California, these were already $69 back in September, and I was like chomping at the bit. Well, how come they're not dropping our price? And finally last week, they put the signs out and everything, and they dropped our price on it. All right. Okay, so now a lot of people have been asking me about the table saw deal, and here at Home Depot, the only one going right now here that's any decent is the Ridgid table saw. I have the older version of this. I like it. I have heard a couple of people say something like they couldn't get the blade to align perfect 90 on this, which I don't see how. If there's adjustments for it, you should be able to do it. So take that with a grain of salt. But there's your price on it. I mean, you can't beat that. $200 off. And right now over at Lowe's, the other equivalent table to this, and some might say is probably better, is the Metabo HPT. Their table saw is right now $329 over at Lowe's, marked down from $569 is what I normally see it at over there. So you're talking quite a discount. And at Lowe's, if you can talk to the managers over there and show them the online price from Acme Tools for that Metabo table saw, Acme Tools is charging $299, and so I've already coached a few people to successfully drop the price of that Metabo saw at Lowe's even further down to $299. That's not the actual price that they're charging it at Acme, because Acme's charging you a $50 service charge. Oops. Let's see what we got here. And what do we got here? I just saw somebody say, oh, there we go. So Robert Bates just checked in with a $50 super chat. Oops. Hang on. This old phone, I might have to be, hold on, replacing it soon. Hey, did you see that? Things going crazy on us there for a second there. And let's see. Jesse T says, yeah, Bates is a beast. He is in full beast mode right now. Okay, so here's one new item we got in that wasn't here the other day. And that's this Ridgid 7-piece combo kit. And guys, I haven't even had a chance to look this up to see what the tools are in it, to see if they're all brushless or not. But there's your tools right here. So I don't even see it itemized on the front of the box or anything here as to what this is. So I can't even tell you. But this is the kit right here. See, 1005 559 723. So this is $399 for the 7-tool kit. It does come with 3 2-amp-hour batteries. Okay, and my apologies that I don't know anything about this kit. I just saw it minutes ago for the first time here. We did not have this here in the store last time I came in, but it does come in with their rolling large toolbox there. Okay, and Then right on the back side of it here, a lot of people have always asked me, when am I going to see deals on that electronic ratchet? And so when you look here at the electronic ratchet, there is a deal here with it right now. And this one right here, you're getting, this is the high impact wrench. It's not a newer one. This is like the older one. But you're getting this whole kit, this guy with the wrench, for $199 right now. And that's a pretty good price, because normally, like in the store, they normally sell this one for like $149. I've seen it on sale for $99. And every once in a while, Home Depot will do a deal of the day, special deal of the day, online only, where you'll get one of these free like we did. So for our next tool giveaway, we ordered a few kits where we got like one of those free. Yeah, but to get this is the high impact wrench right here, the high torque, $199. So there's what your box looks like. Okay, so it comes with both of those in there. And let me see if we got any questions here. And my apologies because sometimes when we try to pull up the comments, they don't always pull up, and sometimes you try to make them scroll and they don't always scroll. But if you guys have a question, make sure you use @jeffostroff so I can see it. It'll flag me and I'll be able to see that you have an actual question. So Lee Pang says, do you have any experience with the T-Stack versus Stack, and how does it compare to the other systems these days? Well, I haven't bought a full Versus Stack or a T-Stack either. So the T-Stacks are smaller. The T-Stacks are more appropriate for a guy that's like maybe doing tech support in offices, and you want to bring all your little gear in to help work on people's computers. Okay, so they are doing a deal. Wow, with these. See, this is not like the official Ridgid section, and I think everything's completely misstocked on here, so I'm not going to cover this. I'm going to cover it on the back aisle where they have the official section there. So let's go check that out. And we finally got these in our store, guys. This is actually in the Black Friday ad. And just as a reminder for those of you who turned in late, I do have the Black Friday ad in my possession. So if you come into your Home Depot store, make sure that you ask for it. All right. Now I'm going to take you over here and show you a couple of things on Ridgid real quick. So yeah, the tool zones section here is still fully packed. I don't know if they restocked some of this. They must have, because some of that Dewalt over there was almost empty the other day. I was surprised because I didn't think they were going to restock stuff here. Okay, so one thing people are asking me about is, does Ridgid have a vacuum? Is there any good vacuum deals? So yeah, right here you got this $59.99. Let me see, is $59.88, and that's for the 16 gallon. I'm gonna see if we have that one here. Yeah, it's right over here on the floor. So this is the one I got last year, and I kind of regretted buying it after I got it because it's so damn big, guys. This thing is huge. And I'm like, you know what? I never am going to be in a position to suck up 16 gallons of water, hopefully. If you are in that position, God bless you, man. You're in trouble. But I like the smaller ones. Even though this one might have a more powerful, we got, 5.0 peak horsepower on that one. This is the one I prefer. This is very similar to the smaller 4.5 gallon that I have. This is the 6 gallon one. And this might be more most people's style right here. So this one is $49.97. So you got two pretty decent vacuum deals going on. I mean, to get a 6 gallon vacuum for $49.97 is a pretty good deal. Now it's only 3.5 peak horsepower, so that is kind of weird. I have the other smaller rolling one, which we're going to go buy, and I think it's more horsepower than that. But you know what? 3.5 horsepower is still going to do the trick for you. And then you got a 2-pack of the filters is $19.97 from $27, right? And here they do have the 12-inch double bevel sliding miter saw, which is $349. They got this one $50 off the normal price right there. And then of course there's the table saw that I already pointed out to you for $349. The one thing I like about this Ridgid table saw that I have is it just folds up so quickly and it rolls away. Just rolls away really quick, really nice. Okay, let's see, any other questions before we head to the back side there? Are there any tools that aren't worth going brushless? I don't know. Any tool you can get brushless to me is a plus because they'll last longer on the battery, typically about 30% longer is what the manufacturers claim. They won't produce as much heat and friction. You know, like I think of the old drills. When you pull the trigger on the old drills, you'll see the spark, right, on the old drills. So those are brushed, and I kind of stay away from those. Any Dremel deals? Yeah, we'll check on that in a second. So look at this. So we got this Ryobi 10-inch orbital buffer. I almost got this one, except I noticed on the picture right here, look at that. It's corded. Oh, I was hoping that would have been a battery operated one. I have a plug-in buffer right now that I use, so I don't know. I don't really want to get any more corded stuff on that. But this is a great deal though, guys, because look, it's $34. I mean, you can't go wrong on an orbital polisher like that. So what makes this one better than like the old school where people put it on a drill and spin it up and cause a lot of heat and friction? This is an orbit pattern that kind of goes like that. It's much more aimed, especially for the DIY or on waxing your car. And then they got the 18-volt hybrid tripod light, which I mentioned when it first came out back in, I think it was August or something like that. It's $129, but there was something that people were complaining about. Make sure you check the reviews on this first. There was something that people were complaining about I think the locking mechanism or something like that. So you might want to check on that. But certainly at $129, this is a tripod light that is like half the price of all the other ones. So definitely worth looking into. Just make sure you read the reviews on that. And let's see. Are there any good deals on hole saw? Yeah, we had one over here. Let me see. The Milwaukee hole saw set is like, it's like $39. And let me see if they got it sitting over here. Yeah, it's right here. So this one here, and this is a great price too, by the way, guys, because it is all the way down to $29.97. This is the same price that it was on Black Friday last year when it was like $39.97 and then they lowered it to $29.97. Same 9-piece kit, right? So that's a good one to get. I love these hole dozers, and to have it in this nice little kit is the way to go. See? This will do your more common sizes. The only issue is if you find yourself wanting more and you're going to have to go buy more, now they're going to be loose because they won't fit in the kit there. So you may, some of you may want to consider buying a larger kit. See, and look, we got the torch and just the regular carbide teeth. I didn't see the other one, the one that, I forget what we call it. It attacks the wood. They had it over here out in the open. Let me see. So they sold out of that other kit that I was showing you guys with the multi-tool that was $99. So here they got the 3-tool kit, brushless, of course. And this one is $249. I think that's what they're saying, the 3-piece. Yeah, the hammer drill, the impact driver, and the hacksaw. So that's $249 to get all 3 of these. So now they're showing the hacksaw sitting right up here. And here's your torch blade, so $11.97. I was hoping they would have on here also like a much larger kit of these that has that, I forget what we call that wood one. I can't remember the name of it. It's the newer torch one. Oh, the Wrecker. It's called the Wrecker. So I was a little kind of underwhelmed that they didn't have like a big kit with like a dozen blades like Dewalt is doing and everybody else is doing there, right? Okay. And we still have plenty of the Dewalt 2.0 boxes there. We still have plenty of the, that's a school calling again. Oh, they call all day long. The schools, I hate them for their automated messages. So here's the Packout towers. We still have plenty of these. Now we did that glitch last Sunday. Remember you guys saw me do that after Vince from BCG Construction pointed it out. And then so I took actually the printout of his receipt and brought it in here and got the large one, the medium one, and the milk crate. And it rang up as $179, but it was supposed to ring up as $109. And I showed the cashier. And they were like, well, the glitch is gone, but they gave me a $50 sympathy discount and I ended up getting it for $129. All right, now we're gonna head to the back where the other Ridgid things are. And I'm also going to cover, believe it or not, there's a couple of OPE items on the Black Friday ad that I was surprised to see, but a number of you have already told me you've taken advantage of it. That Dewalt chainsaw. All right. So what they did when I was in here last a few days ago, they were just setting up our Ridgid section back here. See, so here it is. So everybody has their own buy one get one deal. So if you buy like either this kit up here or this kit down here, then you get to choose from one of those free batteries or tool deals up there. And look, man, the subcompact brushless, the grinder up there. Nah, that's actually, well, I guess we call it the cutoff tool, multi-material saw. That's one of them, which is cool. And Stan says, well, Jeff, I'm glad I was able to help you. Yep. So Stan had been, he's the one that noticed that it came in first. So Stan got his in Miami last week. And actually, like Wednesday, we were talking about doing this. And I'm sorry I'm late coming in here and getting this thing, guys. But, you know, life kind of gets in the way sometimes. I had my nephew's wedding on Friday to go to, so I couldn't get in here Friday to do it. Saturday, I worked all day on the Milwaukee, the hatchet video. Okay, so, and then here they're talking about the 349. Either you get the miter saw or the table saw. So we already covered that. What they're doing now here's the kit. Let me make sure this is one of them because it's the subcompact. All right, so remember, this subcompact kit, when it came out in June, was $199. And I remember telling people, look, don't bother. Look, wait until Black Friday. Maybe they'll drop the price. Well, they didn't drop the price, but what they're doing for you is now they're giving you a free tool if you buy it. So for $199, you can pick this guy and pick any one of these other deals here too. Like you can get the 2-pack of batteries. That's worth $79. But why would you do that when you can get one of these other guys here? Like for $99, you can get the subcompact cutoff tool. And one of these days, I got to get this guy and compare it to the Ryobi one that I did before. There. And let's see, Jimmy Smith says, Jeff, any planer deals this year? Yes, there is. And let me see if it's in the, I thought I saw it in here. And our store doesn't have planers. So one of these days, I'm going to go over to the Deerfield store and see if they've got it. Because I did see the planer deal from Dewalt, which I think it was $5.99. And they give you a few extra blades, and they give you that rolling cart, or whatever they call that. I don't know if it's rolling, but it's a cart that holds it, and I don't see it on here. I know I saw it. I just can't find it right now. It was either in this ad or one of the other ones, unless it was at Lowe's. It might have been at Lowe's. If you check out my video that I did last week on Lowe's Black Friday ad leaked, I think we covered it there, so it might be in there. And here's that. Is this that same 7-tool kit? Yeah, so I showed you this here. So here, you know, they got the signs all over talking about all the different combo deal kits here. What if you buy this, you get this. So this is the summary here of Ridgid's buy one get one tool deal. All right. And we got these gigantic Huskies that they just brought in. And look at this guy here, man. This is a 52-inch. And so you got the top section up there has 6 drawers. The bottom section is 6, 8. I think that's a 9 drawer. Yeah, anyway, so they're getting $8.98 for this one. Now compare this to what's in Lowe's right now in their Black Friday ad. The Craftsman version of this is $7.98, claiming that it's $100 off from $8.98, right? And last year at Black Friday at Lowe's, they were charging $8.98, the same price as this. So you want to kind of compare the two here. Compare this one against the Craftsman one that they're doing over at Lowe's. And let's see. Lee says, with all the storage solutions going on sale, what is the one you recommend not to pass up other than Packout? Well, the one not to pass up is the Dewalt Tough System 2.0. And we'll come back at that in a little bit. This one here is 348. This Husky 46-inch 9 drawer, and I love that top on there on this one. We have another one that's up front that I'll show you when we get back up there. That's even cheaper that I like too, and a table. I'm going to show you the rolling table in a minute. All right, so this one here's the Husky. This is $159. It's on sale. But you know what? Any time of the day you want, any time of the year, you go to Costco. They have one almost exactly like this, made by another company. Same exact, type of real rugged, heavy storage. And theirs is $159 all year round. You don't have to wait for Black Friday over at Costco to get it cheaper. And I want to show you an update on the ladder deals. And let's see, Jesse says, hey Jeff, thanks for the Metabo circular saw info yesterday. He jumped on it, and it was $159. Yeah, that was a great deal. So if you guys didn't see our video that we put up the other night about at Lowe's, that Metabo circular saw and the Sawzall, right? If you buy either one of those two over at Lowe's, Lowe's is giving you the free charger and battery, which is $169. But then you go over to Metabo's website, and they're doing a rebate also, and they're giving you an extra battery for another $89. So you're saving $258. You're getting $258 worth of tools for only spending $179. It's insane. It's like they're paying you to take the tool, And James Cooper says, I was at my local HD, and they had a lot of deals for smart door locks. Yeah, we have some of those too. And I haven't tested any of those other ones. The one I installed 2 years ago was a $250 one. This is that Husky table. I really, really like this, guys. It looks really nice. This I might put out in my garage. I might come in and get this one later in the week. It's $229. And I don't see the smaller one is up front. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so just to give you an update, it looks like, okay, we do still have some of the Gorillas here, the platforms. I'm surprised because a lot of people were already sold out there. And Shaka Gillis just checked in with a $2 super chat, and he says, yes, live, and not a premiere. Ryobi is trash. All right. Hey, I'm surprised that Shaka would say that. Are you guys as surprised as I am that he would say that? Man, that came out of nowhere. All right, so yeah, I am really surprised we still have this. And this is funny too, and a lot of people have reported back to me the same thing. Even though the sign says 2488, it rings up as 2388. And we did that video. I did a tool review video of this last week. And as far as I can tell, like several hundred of you guys, based on my tracking links into Home Depot, several hundred of you have bought that, and many of you have reported back to me that you bought 4, 5, 6 of these things, that the stores were wiped out and everything. So if you were going to get one of these, now's the time. And Paul says, what are your thoughts on that cordless vacuum from Ridgid? I haven't played with it yet, but it just looks like those old, I don't know, because I'm going by that old dust buster back in the 80s. I just don't know. So I imagine with the newer batteries that we're using today, it's probably going to be a lot better. It's going to be for picking up small things. But I'm like, if you're going to get one of those, why not just get like that Milwaukee M18 that has some really good suction on it, and it can pick up water at the same time if you ever have a spill. All right, so we still have the 6-foot ladder for $39.88 here. This is the fiberglass, ideal for people doing electrical work. And the stack is about half the size now, but we still have these. And a lot of you have reported back to me that this is a really good scaffold, $149. And in fact, some people told me that last Black Friday they paid $229 for this. And everybody's saying, yeah, this is a great scaffold and that you like it. So $149, you can't go wrong. If I had like a 4-car garage, I would definitely get this thing, because I'm pretty sure it folds up. I don't know if it folds up or just comes apart in a couple of easy pieces. And then of course we still have that, this is that 5-foot aluminum ladder for $19.99. I am surprised these didn't wipe out already here. Okay. And then I want to address the subject of that Werner ladder. So this was that deal I'm going to show you right now. This was that deal that back in September we showed you. It was a $229 ladder that they dropped down to $99 back in September. And as far as I know, at least 300 of you were able to buy that ladder through our tracking links that we provided. But so the issue with this ladder was I showed you a little video last week where it was $99 online only. It was not in the stores. But this is the ladder here. This is that 22-foot reach ladder right here. And so this is $229 still, right? So you're never going to see the price change here. If it changes, and that was a glitch price, guys. So glitches are only good for hours. They're not even good for days. So just keep watching the website page for that, and I'll of course be watching it too, and I will let you guys know if it does change. Okay. But some of you were able to take advantage of it that day when I showed it, because like I said, glitch prices are good for 3 or 4 hours. Sometimes you get lucky and they last overnight before Home Depot shuts it down. And what have we here? Now there's no price on this puppy, but I am wondering what is going on here. So this is the router. You got a fixed base and a plunge, right? Combo kit. So here's your kit number here, DW618PKB. There's no sticker on it. So before I leave today, I will have somebody scan that and let me know. And what else? Oh, we got a hot air gun. Somebody's blowing a bunch of hot air. I'm gonna have them scan that too. And if they're cheap enough, I'll get them and do them as a tool giveaway. But man, I probably spent like another $1,000 on tools for our next tool giveaway, which will probably be Sunday, guys. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you are so that you can find out when we do it. So Precision says, hey Jeff, I ordered those Lowe's coupons on eBay and tried to use them in my local store and they won't accept them. Okay, so I've had a number of people, a few people have told me that their store won't accept them. So is it that they won't accept them or that they don't know about it, or when you get up to the cashier? So what you do, and I've had to do this a few times, you tell the cashier, look, please just do this for me. Tell them to bring up on their screen at their cash register, tell them to bring up the online cashier's book. That's a screen that they know what it is. You just tell them that. And hey, check it out. So these are back down to 99. No, they've always been 99. All right, so you tell the cashier, bring up the online cashier's book screen. When they do that, they have to push another selection on there that says promotions. And then when they do that, on the promotion screen, there's about a dozen different promotions. And one of them, it says Lowe's 10% off movers card. Because that's really what these coupons are. They're movers cards. And once they do that and select that coupon, it will apply the 10% to the order. Don't go by what they're telling you or what the manager tells you. Just tell them, look, please do this. Just go through these motions on the screen on your register and see if it works. And they'll do it and it will work. Unless there's something stupid in your area where they've got it disabled and not allowing it to work. But other than that, it should work. And I'm really hoping you're able to get that to happen. Okay, so as we head over here to OPA, I want to see if they got that chainsaw deal from Dewalt. Yeah, see, here it is right here. So this is the one that a number of you have already reported back to me that you got. This is Dewalt's chainsaw. And it is currently in the Black Friday ad here, see? $99. So you're talking $50 off of this chainsaw. And to get a Dewalt chainsaw for $99, man, anything under 100 like that, I mean, that's unbeatable. And then one of these other guys, I forget which one. One of these blowers was supposed to be discounted here too, but I don't see the discount on it. And yeah, let me see where it is, because it's supposed to be here in the ad. Hold on, we'll find out where that thing was. There was only 2 OPE items in this whole Black Friday ad. Oh, by the way, you can see they still got that automotive kit, same price that it was last Black Friday from Ridgid, that hose kit, $19.97. I didn't see any over there, but maybe. Okay, where's DeWalt? I don't see. I don't know if it's in the Black Friday ad or if it's in the current ad, but I thought I saw it in here. Sometimes you flip through this thing a dozen times and you can't find anything. So we'll have to come back to that later. I'll revisit that later when I get home. But there it is, 99 bucks. So that's what a lot of you have reported getting. All right. Let me try to scroll back a little bit. And by the way, if we missed anybody's questions, you can ask them once the video uploads after the live stream here, and I'll answer them. And BD Beat says, what's up, Jeff? Was wondering about the holiday Husky storage rack for $159. I don't remember seeing one for $159. But let me try. There was something on there. See, here's the Husky racks. Okay. Nothing there. Alright, so yeah, a lot of the prices that are in here were stuff that's already been on sale, but some of it here didn't even come in here until like just a couple of days ago. Some of the tools. So I'm going to show you this new Tough System 2.0 box that you guys haven't seen yet. And I've got one, it's actually in my cart right now. But I'm going to show you the display for it. And I don't see any turkey fry. Oh wait, yeah, we do. We got them here. Lowe's, I think, has a better selection of turkey fryers stuff. Yeah, so here's $69.88 for the 30 quart. Make sure you get the biggest one you can, because depending on what size turkey you want to cook, you might find yourself too small. Here's that 270 piece Husky kit here, and I like this. I like the way they have the wrenches organized up top. This is a 3-drawer set here, so it's got 270 pieces. They had this last year too, by the way, the same exact price. And here is your Milwaukee $9.97 for two of these guys. So you can't beat this price here. I think I'm going to grab a couple. Maybe we'll do some as a giveaway. And that'll be part of our Black Friday haul here, what we got today. $9.98. You can't beat this deal. This is that 6-piece impact socket driver set here, the adapter set. So that's an unbeatable deal there. And then here's that little kit here for 20 bucks. This is a good one to throw in your car as a lifeboat, or your teenager's car. Now this one, I'm seriously thinking of getting this, but I don't think it's battery operated though. That's the only thing. So this is $68 here, but 1600 PSI, which isn't bad for, one of these little lightweight portable guys. And yeah, so it's plug-in only. So that's the only thing. And frankly, I don't even know how much power you would get out of a battery operated one, because I already have their smaller 320 PSI unit, and that one is basically only good for washing your car. Alright, so here's the Dewalt thing that I wanted to show you guys. This is in the Black Friday ad right here. This is $19.97. This is the Tough System 2.0 organizer. So you've seen me show you guys that other one that's $9.95, the regular job site organizer. This is the Tough System version of it. And for those of you who've never seen it, allow me to introduce you to it. Here it is right here. Tough System 2.0. And so this is a half-size box, and it will clip on top and everything. So I've already got one of these in my cart there, is for my Black Friday haul here at Home Depot. And so it is $19.97, marked down from $24.97. In here, if you look at this Max Fit 35-piece kit, it looks like, I don't know if it means that they're giving you these as a bonus, but this is $14.88 for this whole kit. And you've got the clear lid, and these are the Tough case. Don't confuse this with Tough System 2.0. These are the Tough case, which means these little cases, they all interlock with each other, which is nice because you can stack them all as one brick, and then you can put them inside of a larger toolbox, and I'm gonna come around here. Let's see, they got the Ridgid compressor. Yeah, these are $99 for the Ridgid compressor. And let me take a walk right around this backside here to show you the 21 degree framer. They always have this every year at $169. So if you're ever looking over to the summertime, people always ask me, hey, is there any deals on the Bradders or the nailers? I'm like, no. So you wait till Black Friday when it drops to $169 for this puppy here. 21 degree nailer. And then of course every year Ridgid does this kit here for $169. So you get, there's actually, is there two different kits? Yeah, there's a 16 gauge and an 18 gauge. Or you can choose the 16 gauge and the 23 gauge, which would be more for like crown molding maybe, or pin nailer. And let's see, got that compressor. The 8-gallon Husky compressor is 99 bucks. You got a Delta Foundations 4-inch bath faucet. Now this is chrome. Now 34 bucks is a pretty good deal, because usually when you get this kind of caliber, and especially from Delta, you're normally paying about 50 bucks. Okay. So that's all we wanted to cover here. Is that the same? Now here's your regular 18 volt combo kit. It's a drill driver with an impact driver. Okay. And this one is $139. See that? All right. Let's see if we didn't miss anything over here. So this is going to be nice. I'm going to do a tool review on that one as well. I'm thinking I probably should get two of them, because if I'm going to do some testing, I want to see how they stack up on the... Come on, baby. Lock. I don't know what's wrong with him. Let's see. I want to make sure I'm getting a good one here. The tough systems can be really tough to... I don't know if there's something wrong with this, or... there we go. Man, that's a tight. Just requires a little bit of finger strength there, so I'm going to put that guy in there. Look at this, man. Look at all of this. So I got the Milwaukee Packout light and charger. I got two of these Dewalt Tough System 2.0s there. I got a couple of reeds here, some tape measures. Can you believe I just came in here for a gallon of milk? All right. Alright, so let's head back over here. Luckily, they haven't stopped me from filming. That's pretty cool, huh? Alright, so here's that other Husky one that I was telling you guys about. Oh, where is it? Oh, here it is. So this one is in the ad. They just set this one up about a week ago here. Even though they've had them in stock for several weeks here, they were in stock and they had the $298 price tag on them before. Let me see if they have, they didn't change the sticker on it. There's no sticker on this one, but they had a bunch of these in here. So these are now $248. So these are 50 bucks off from what they were just 2 weeks ago. It's a 42-inch 10 drawer. I mean, really nice. This looks almost like the Milwaukee. It's looks like about half the length of the Milwaukee, and on the side of it they have the power cord and the USB charging. And here's the $398 here. This is the 12 drawer tool chest and cabinet combo here. This whole thing is $398, so it's 100 bucks off. This was $498 before. I think that's a pretty darn good deal, because you're going to pay double that almost for the Craftsman over at Lowe's. For sure. Well, let me see. So Michelle Peters says, Jeff, anything new with Nikita since last time? We can take a quick look over there. And Jimmy Smith says, I can't find that planer cart anywhere. See if it's at Lowe's. I might have gotten confused, and maybe it's at Lowe's, because they carry the planer, and my Lowe's store has the planer in stock, but I think that's an online only deal. Check online on both Lowe's and Home Depot, and I believe it's an online only deal. All right, so we were asked before about the storage solutions, for the tools, your pack outs and whatnot. So you can't go wrong with any three of these, whether you buy the Dewalt tower at $149, I believe is the price for the big one. And I don't see the medium box here, but there's the small box that goes on top, and then there's a medium box. So that's $149. Or you can get the Packout tower. This version is $179 with the milk crate. If you get the version that has the small toolbox on top instead of the milk crate, then it's $199. So it's $20 more to get the extra toolbox. And I believe the Ridgid is going to be $98. I think it was here in the ad. Let me see. I want to see if we missed anything in here. Oh, I did want to remind you guys about that table saw. The tabletop tile saw there for 99 bucks. That is a screaming deal because that's normally $2.99 all year long. Let me see. There's the, yeah, so the Dewalt tower for the Tough System 2.0 is $149. And I'm not seeing, there's the one for the Ridgid, yeah, so it is $98. See? So most of the stuff I showed you and talked about is here. It's already in the Black Friday ad. All right. And take a quick scan and see what else is new that we missed out on or didn't notice before. So we covered all that. I want to take a look at the Makita. This Makita always seems to get neglected. Now, the other day we put up a video that you should check out that shows you not only all of these, see all of these buy one get ones on the wall here for Dewalt. There's a lot more that are on the website that they're not even showing here and that your store may not even have in stock, right? So there's, and then some of your stores, like I showed you last week, this was all wiped out, you know? So make sure you check out that video that we put up last week. It shows you, we have direct links into all the Dewalt deals, the battery deals, the buy one get ones. We show you the glitches that are going on right now with the battery, the free battery pricing and all of that stuff. Okay, so Makita. What Makita is doing here, very similar to what Dewalt and everybody else is doing. But this is why I like the deals here at Home Depot better than the buy one get ones at Lowe's, is because if you buy the more expensive kit down at the bottom, you get to choose 2 free tools, not just 1 free tool, right? So that's why I like that kit up there. These other ones, if you buy this, you get 1 free tool. You buy that one, you get 1 free tool. But you buy that one, and you're going to get 2 free tools. So you pick your 2 most expensive ones, which are usually the router and the jigsaw. That's like the most popular one that people are looking for. And just like you saw my tool review video last week when I bought that atomic kit over there from Dewalt, when I bought that atomic kit for $3.99. So I paid $3.99 for this, and I chose 2 free tools. And so I got the router and the jigsaw. Where's the jigsaw? Right here. So I got $338 worth of tools for free when I bought that kit. And that's the kit right down there. We're going to do probably this as a tool giveaway. I haven't decided yet, or if I'm going to break them up, or I just not really sure yet. We'll have to play that one by ear. Okay, so we did that video showing all of the Dewalt links. I'm going to do another one for Makita, another one for Ridgid, and another one for Milwaukee, because some of these tools, guys, you cannot find them on a search. This one right here, you see this Packout? No matter what I type in, whether I do this or I scan the barcode, nothing shows up on any search on Home Depot's website. The only thing that works on this is when Stan the man sent me his receipt, I took that long number that's on the receipt next to the item when you check out, and I searched it that way, and that's how I found it, and that's how I knew that there was 3 in stock here. So Mikey says, Ridgid's crap, get to Milwaukee, won't be disappointed. Okay, let me see if there's any other questions that could... Oh, and let's see, so Bruno sent us a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Bruno. And he says, hey, Jeff, thanks for the great deals. Hey, I'm glad to be able to bring these to you guys, especially some of those glitches and that deal that I uploaded that video the other night about the Metabo HTP circular saw and the Sawzall over at Lowe's, where they're giving you a $169 charger and battery combo. All right, everything else here, there's nothing new. Nothing new. And they're still doing stuff here because, see, my TTI rep guy is here, Zach. He's here today, and he's setting up more stuff over here. And let me check on the back side of the Ryobi display and see what they're doing. So they're doing a $79 ratchet deal. That's this guy. Now I did a tool review on this maybe about a month or so ago, comparing this one to the Milwaukee. And by the way, the specs on these are both almost exactly the same. Um, I think I think either one will be just fine for you, except some people complained, well, with the battery on here at the bottom, you won't be able to get deep down into your engine with it. But you know what? You probably wouldn't either on the Milwaukee version, because see, the Milwaukee version, it's an M12, so it is a little slimmer, you know. But I've been in spots where even just getting my wrench, a regular wrench in there, you'd have to have a ratcheting wrench uh, to do that. And somebody asked earlier about the electronic door lock knob combo kit. So these are the ones here. So this one is $49.88. Now I don't know how good this is. I don't know how good a brand Defiant is. The one I installed 2 years ago was a Schlage, and it was like $250. But remember, when those came out 2 years ago, they were a lot more expensive, and you can find a lot cheaper ones now. But the one that I got, that I installed for the person who bought one of my condos from me, was you could get to the Wi-Fi on it, and then from South America, where he lives during the rest of the year, he can get on this thing remotely by Wi-Fi and set a password code for like a maid or a contractor that's going to come in and do some work for him and that kind of stuff. So these locks have really gotten smart. I don't know that this one does that. It doesn't say anything about Wi-Fi on here. It just says it's electronic, which is nice because somebody can come in and just type in a key code, and the thing will unlock for them. They won't have to use a key. You don't have to give a key out to anybody. You can issue a temporary password that works for them and then disable it when they're done. And yeah, so Nerdy asked Jeff, does the hack work at Lowe's? A lot of people have been asking me that this week, and I have not heard from anybody who's done it, so I just simply don't know if it works there or not. Maybe if I do a tool deal over there, buy one, get one, and see what it says on the receipt, maybe it will work. But let me just warn you guys something, is that a few people have told me in the last few weeks that their Home Depot would not take back the hack deal, you know, the battery or whatever. Especially, and some of them told them, well, we're not going to undo a deal that was done online, okay? Some of them said, hey, our policy is that we're stopping taking those back now, because like the tool companies were complaining to Home Depot about, hey, we're tired of all these tools coming back and people hacking and blah, blah, blah. So some of the stores have just stopped doing it, period. So that's something to think about too. Let me see if there's anything else up here that we didn't get to. So a lot of this stuff you've probably seen us cover before, but I just wanted to make sure that these new displays that were put out here in the last week or so, that we were able to show you. And again, yeah, here's a good stack right here. Here's a good example of the Tough System 2.0. Okay, so that whole stack is 149, and here again is this guy, and that's the one I just put in my shopping cart. And this is an IP52 rated box. I like this because it's wider, but see, the thing about it is, so you get the gasket, that's good. It is it flexes a lot. It may not be a problem, I don't know. You can let me know if anybody's had this box. Does it do what we call creep? Does it like warp and change its shape in the heat or anything? Or does it stay pretty in place? I prefer something that's a lot more rigid myself. And look at this, man. Down here you can see like the cupboard is bare. Look at this. So we got a lot of empty shelves here. And I am surprised that none of the cordless compressors are on sale. So I haven't been able to find anything. So here, the Milwaukee one here is $349. Ryobi one is a nice little size. I just don't know how good this guy works, or how much he lasts on you. Let me see. Is that it's probably either a 1 gallon or 2 gallon. Yeah, I think it's a 1 gallon here. And Lee says, what tools would you never go cordless with? Well, I don't know. I have the table saw. You could probably live without being cordless, but I am in the market to buy. So there's Dewalt's table saw right there, the compact job site. Let me show you this. See, we don't have the cordless one here, But the one that I'm looking at buying is a cordless version of this, the battery operated version of this one. And I think it's like $4.99 over at our other Home Depot. We don't have it in this store. So pretty much I would say anything is game for cordless. I own this saw right now, and you can operate it, this flex volt saw, with 2 batteries, or it'll plug into the wall. So pretty much everything I'm doing now is switching over to cordless. I even have a cordless angle grinder now to replace my old plug-in one. And here we are back at the cot. And no, I don't speak Chinese, sorry. So if somebody asked if I speak Chinese. Jimmy says, Ryobi sucks if you didn't know. Shaka. Well, look, Ryobi is made for a certain class. It's made for the homeowner and DIYer, right? So that's the class it's in. So, but I've seen a lot of, handyman and light contracting type of people use them. I've seen, the backs of pickup trucks loaded with all that sea of green. Hey, if it works for them, and if they're able to turn a screw with it and get a paycheck at the end of the day, so be it. Okay, so if you're looking for real dirt cheap, and I really don't recommend these, I think my nephew has one kind of like this, $34.97, but the amount of suction and power on those is, I don't know. This is probably in line with the Milwaukee M18 back there. And you get a bucket head vac, and this one's $24.97. So again, if you're looking for just something super, super cheap, this would suck up water like out of a toilet before you change toilets, and it'll dump it right into the 5-gallon bucket here, which I like. That's kind of an interesting idea. What other? So this is the Vacuum-Ion that I. So I have this one and I have the 16-gallon, but I find myself using this one the most because it's the easiest one to carry around, and it's got big wheels on the back, and it rolls around on the room when you're trying to vacuum up all of the dust. So this one is $79.97, and I very rarely see this one go on sale. So you're probably wondering, well, why is this one $79 when this one right over here is $49.97 for a 6-gallon? Well, it turns out this 6-gallon has a weaker motor on there. It's only 3.5 horsepower peak, whereas this one is 5.0 peak horsepower. So my little guy right here is almost as powerful as the big old 9-gallon, 10-gallon. Because look at this. My small vac right there, look at this, 5 horsepower. And compare it to this 9-gallon one, this is only 4.25 horsepower. So just because you buy a larger gallon rating doesn't mean you're getting more suction power, more vacuum. That's not always the case. So I kind of look at that peak horsepower, even though all of these guys are probably, one-upping each other with specsmanship, all of these different companies. So you gotta take all of that with a grain of salt. To me, the only thing that matters is at the end of the day, if I turn that guy on and put that hose down on the ground, is it going to vacuum up the dirt? Yes. All right. So that, to me, that's another reason to avoid just buying the really big ones unless you really need it. And because you know what? At the end of the day, you're putting a bag in these to suck up all of the drywall dust and the wood dust and all that stuff. And let's see, that 4-gallon with car accessories was on sale for $76. Oh, was it? Here's the car accessories one right here, the auto detailing kit. So I'm trying to remember if I got this free last year when I bought the 16-gallon. I just can't remember. I do know that I'm not sure that I ever saw this in here for $39.97. So sometimes you gotta look at this was price with a lot of suspicion. Because every time I see this kit in here, it's $19.97. I don't think I've ever seen it in here for anymore. And so when you come in here and look, this is, you can compare them all right up there on the thing. You really can't compare their size when they're in the box. So you really want to study them, see which one you like. That's mine right there. I have this one. And then I have, well, I don't see it here. It was a really super, super cheap, like 16-gallon or 14-gallon, I forget, that we got last year. I think it might have been like very similar to this one, and it was like $33, $39 blowout on it was a doorbuster deal last year. Now you see this Ridgid one right here, the 10-gallon stainless steel for $109. Costco right now in your stores, you won't find it usually online, but Costco in the stores has a Dewalt 10-gallon stainless steel one right now for 89 bucks. And we're hoping that it drops to 69 by Black Friday. That's what it did last year. Okay. So Jan says, Jeff, I like the Metabo circular saw deal that you posted, but is there any reason I should stay with the Dewalt platform instead? I have Dewalt tools. Is the Metabo better? I'm not sure if it's better. A lot of people like them. The comments I've gotten from people say they do like their tools. So it's really boils down to a preference thing. You know, who do you have more batteries for? You know, at least if you buy that deal now over at Lowe's, you're gonna get batteries for free. Okay, now I want to show you this for price comparison too. You see these floor blowers here, the air mover mini fan. So these are when you have like a leak on the floor, or you know, dripping, or you're just trying to come in after a flood in a house and trying to dry the place out. So this one is $79.97, but Costco has one by Lasco, I forget the name, and it's $59.99. That's like the lowest I've ever seen on one of those. So make sure you check out over at Costco as well on that. Okay. So here's what it looks like in the box. And I want to see if we've got everything else here covered. So we covered all of these Husky boxes. And I want to see if there was something else from Makita that we didn't get to here. So here's their buy one, get ones. So the only thing is here is like Makita, they weren't as generous as Dewalt was, where if you bought one of the more expensive kits, then you got 2 of the tools for free, you know. But here it is, if you buy this or this, then you can get a free battery. And then if you buy this kit, you know, they got a little more generous here. So if you buy the more expensive 2 kits here, then you get 2 free batteries. And then there's the other tools. What I want to do is I will, like I promised, what I promised is I want to get online and do another video like I did with the Dewalt one last week, and I'll put links to every one of these so you can select which deal you want to go to, and then pull up there's like a main section inside Home Depot. They're so hard to find these pages that'll show you all of the deals that you can take advantage of and just select it there without having to pick one thing and then go find that tool and then that tool and then that tool. But we do have a deal on this is the 7 1/4 inch, and everything's tied, so I can't even turn the box around to show you. But this one here is $100 off on the circ saw. And what else do we have here? The subcompact 2-piece kit right here. This is $199 down from $229. So they kind of just put this up the other day. And again, they summarize everything on this as well here. And let me make sure that we didn't miss anything else. So the big difference here between Home Depot and Lowe's about like accepting any type of coupons. Anything that's on sale at Lowe's you can't use a coupon for. But I have had some people tell me they've had success using their military discount, 10%. And also here at Home Depot, sometimes they'll stack it, sometimes they won't. And I think that's it. So let me make sure we have everything covered. We're going to go down this one aisle over here, this last aisle. And I know as soon as I get home, I'll find that other OPE deal from Dewalt that was in the Black Friday ad. Yeah, these guys are real busy on this aisle right now. Okay. And then just lastly, in case some of you hadn't noticed or weren't aware, oh, that's the Stanley version of it. Where's the DeWalt version of it? I'll show you over in that back wall in a minute. But yeah, so DeWalt has a version of this that's $10 right now, and that's much better quality than the Stanley version. And Milwaukee is still getting $24.97 for theirs. This was down to $19.99 during October, I think, or it was either September or October. That would have been a good time to take advantage of it. Okay, let me see if there's any other questions that came there. Okay, nothing there. Okay, any of these on sale? Nothing. So you get these smaller kits here too. So this one's a 27-inch. It's a 10-drawer chest and cabinet. So there you go. The top part's $139. Bottom part is $209. But I don't see the bottom part of it here. And so here they have the $598 for the 30-inch 10-drawer. So you get this whole thing here. Now this one, let me see. They're not saying how much off this one is, but it's another one of those 46-inch. This is a 14-drawer. This is the chest and cabinet right here. And usually they'll tell you how much off it is, but they're not saying anything. So I don't know. You can maybe look it up on the website and see if it tells you anything. And so here we are at lunchtime, and like right now, I'm surprised this whole place is just deserted right now. But there's your beautiful sea of blue, yellow, green, and red. And I know a lot of our Milwaukee friends have that saying that says, if it ain't red, it stays in the shed. And then, so make sure you look up top too if you don't see any of the items that you were looking for when you came in. All right, let me just check one last for any questions. And Michelle says, the Bosch 12-inch miter saw is penny stock if you can find it at some stores. Other stores, it's full price. Probably at Lowe's. Are you talking about Lowe's, Michelle? Because I don't think they have it here. I've never seen the Bosch here at all. In fact, they've gotten rid of most Bosch products here at Home Depot anyway. And there was one other Home Depot, one other Dewalt deal here, which I don't see. Yeah, $179. This is it. So the 6-gallon compressor, this one here, I think it comes with a 30-foot hose and an 18-gauge brad nailer. Now, it's more expensive than like the deal at Craftsman over at Lowe's. So this is $179. It's $50 off right now. So basically here you're getting the 6-gallon pancake with a hose and one tool. But over at Lowe's, Craftsman for $179 has 3 tools. One of them is a 16-gauge finish nailer, an 18-gauge brad nailer, and a stapler. So that was the only thing I was like, okay, you know, not too many people have a use for the stapler. They'd rather get a 23-gauge pin nailer, right? And so, yeah, Michelle, I would like to see a little more info about that Bosch that you were talking about. Like, if you can find a kit number or something and post it in the comments on the video once the video loads up. And James says, Jeff, you forgot to get somebody to scan that router. You know, the thing is, I couldn't find anybody when I was back there. Let me walk over there again and see. Because when I was back there, there wasn't any employees. And I'm really interested to see how much that router is. But sometimes they throw stuff back there that you think is clearance, and they'll put a yellow sticker on it with a price, and it's not. It's the full price. They did that a month ago with those Husky ratcheting wrenches, and they did that with that Milwaukee, those square sockets, you know. See, there's like no employees here right now. None. I could probably hate taking them all the way up to the register to have them scan it. There's like nobody. Nobody, dudes, look. It's so weird to see this place so empty, you know. All right, so you got guys coming now, but they're doing that forklift there. Oh, so Jimmy says it's $196 online for this router kit. Okay. So this is the kit here. $196. And Christian says, hello, Jeff from Romania. All right. Probably our farthest visitor today. All right, so we got a lady coming here. Maybe she'll scan it for me. No. Let's see. There's like nobody. Let me see. I thought I saw somebody over here. Let's see. Don't you keep... Oh, yeah. We got one right here. We got a bite. We got a bite. Hey, you have a scanner with you?
Yes.
Can we check the price of the router over here? It's on the discount rack.
Okay.
We're going to get it, dudes. We're going to get it. We got it. We got it. She's coming over. Yeah, I wanted to get this one and then that Ridgid up there scanned as well. I want to see. What does he show? 199?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then what about the Ridgid up there? I think those were like 79 at one point. I think that's what it was down to. Was that one coming at? 79. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So there you have it, folks. Might have to wait these out. Sometimes it's like the hourglass where you tip it over and you wait for the sand to pour out. And so these will drop in price. See, now this one, this is $144, which I think is still not a good price. Over at the other Home Depot on my live stream last week, you guys saw me get one of these for 98 bucks. That's about the price this should be. See, and the reason why is this one, these were $179 over the summer, and you would get this and then get the tripod light for free, the rocket light. And so it averaged them down to about $98. That's why I say that when you come to get these starter kits, if you want to buy one just by itself, $98 is about the price that I think you should pay for it, so you don't have to do any hacks in order to get that price. So luckily the other store had it down to 98, and I bought this last week for 98 bucks. So there you have it. And BD says, Jeff, can you check that Husky storage rack on the end cap, since you've already seen the Costco version to compare? Are you talking about this one? This is the storage rack here. So this is $159. It's 77 inches wide, 24 inches deep, and 78 inches tall. You got 4 shelves on there. And see that you got the real heavy duty stuff there. And I think these are like the wire shelves on there. So these are really nice and super sturdy. Hold 6,000 pounds. Oops, there go my glasses. Can't lose these here. So I would definitely check this one online, check all the specs on it, and then you can compare it to the one at Costco. There's your SKU number. And hopefully this shows up online. There's a few items here like that aluminum ladder for 19 bucks that don't show up at all on the website. And that red Husky rolling thing that I showed you up there for $249, I can't get that one to show up on the website either. Very strange. Oh, and what have we here? Oh yeah, these are the empty boxes, I think, from the Dewalt. So if you're going into your store and you can't find that Dewalt 6-tool combo kit, this is the box that they come in. So if you have to look up top, look for a box that looks like this, because that's what the combo kit looks like. It comes in this massive box here, right? And because it's got the tough system thing, so it all has to fit in there. So when I first came in here and got mine a few weeks ago, this is what I was looking for, and luckily the girl was already pulling them out when I got in here, and I was able to get mine. All right, so I think we've covered enough for today, and if I see any more stuff, I will definitely let you guys know. And I might be off to Lowe's up in Boca to see what's going on up there. Okay, so want to thank each and every one of you for joining us today. And I know that we were here for quite a bit of time. There were so many things to go over, and I like to answer everybody's questions here and do a little shopping, but I apologize if I missed anything from any of you, because I don't get to see every single thing that flies by on the screen. So make sure you ask your question in the comments of the video below once it loads up in a few minutes. All right, so thanks for joining us today, folks, and we'll see you all on the next one. Have a great day, everybody.